So you wanna make some crazy easy dragon or mermaid scales for your look? Got you covered. First, you're gonna need to grab a clear FX silicone kit. Using this brand I got off of Amazon. Most kits should work for this. Just want the same amount of A and B or abouts. And it's best to do this in small batches so you're not wasting a bunch of product while you're trying to sculpt the scales. I'm using NYX glitter. And just a note, you do want to do a small test batch just to make sure whatever glitter or pigment you decide to use, the silicone completely sets up as normal, adding your pigment. But you really should be okay with most cosmetic glitters or colors. But it's better to be safe than sorry, and all of a sudden you've covered yourself in silicone that is just not gonna set up. Now when adding glitter or color to a silicone, I recommend to only add it to one side. I usually mix it into the B. That's just a habit I have from working with other chemicals, but it doesn't matter, you can choose whichever. Now the reason you should do this, if you were just to throw your pigment in and mix everything all together, you're eating into your working time just trying to get the pigment blended. Once the one side is all mixed, I go ahead and mix the two sides together. And from here, it's super easy. You're just gonna want small globs on a clean spatula. Gently press it down and drag it out. Carefully overlap them. If you need to smooth anything, just take a brush with some alcohol. Here you can see the silicone is starting to seize up and set, and it's not making that nice scale. This is why you want to work in small batches. Just gonna scrape that off and make a new batch. And you can create larger scales if you want. You would just take a wider spatula or even like a tongue depressor. I even went around creating smaller clusters just to get that scaly effect without having to cover every square inch of the skin. Once it's cured, you can add makeup over this. Also a tip, this is best done on clean skin. Silicone is not really gonna wanna stick to your skin as well if you have makeup on. The workaround for this is you're either gonna wanna add some glue where you plan on putting the scales, or stipple glue over to the scales and onto the skin to kind of help lock it down. This effect gives you a really fun and whimsy scale effect, and you can play around with different colors and glitters and really create a lot of different looks. Now, if you want to create easy 3D veins also using silicone, be sure to click over to the next video and I will see you there.